What is up, guys? My name is the Osinator, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to MyGM mode. We are on week 11, and thus far, Shadowhunter, who is the current general manager, or I guess you could say commissioner of Smackdown, has a very sizable lead of over 40,000 fans. But I believe we can catch up, though, as Raw has a big episode, has a few big things coming up, I guess you could say, over the next few episodes leading into our next pay-per-view, Summerslam. And of course, this week's episode, but because I usually always say week because I'm just going off of the schedule of the 2K22 MyGM mode. So this episode, we got two huge championship matches for Raw, and of course SmackDown's got their own matches. So let's just kick things off with a bang as the women's tag team champions Liv Morgan and Io Shirai defend against Tegan, Knox, and Bayley. Obviously, Liv Morgan did not defend the women's tag team championship against anybody at the pay-per-view Payback, as she faced Bianca Belair in a losing effort, shall we say. So obviously, Liv Morgan and Io Shirai's, I believe this is their first tag title defense, so we're going to see how things go here as they take on the former number one contender, Bayley, and Tegan Knox. But Becky Lynch is going to run in, though, so let's see how things are going to go. And Io Shirai and Liv Morgan retained the tag team championships in a 2.5-star match. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay, start. And of course, the main event of SummerSlam for Raw is the current WWE champion Roman Reigns taking on his cousin, The Rock, to determine who is going to be who is the head of the table. Now, however, though, Roman may not be the WWE champion going into SummerSlam, as I will explain in a moment here, but The Rock calling out Roman Reigns in a good promo, as we are going to build up to Rock and Roman going into SummerSlam. Now, of course, Murphy going to try and get his revenge against Karrion Kross after failing to win the WWE Championship in a great match at Payback against Roman Reigns. Let's see how things go here, as both men looking to stay in the title picture here, and obviously with a huge tournament coming up to determine the next number one contender after SummerSlam, Murphy is looking to get back to winning ways after failing to win the WWE Championship, as well as Karrion Kross. Let's see who wins here.
1, 2, 3.
As Murphy beats Karrion Kross. 3-star match. Ooh, rivalry grows. So, I mean, we're definitely going to have the rubber match at the pay-per-view. And you know what? I think at SummerSlam, Karrion Kross is going to take on Murphy in the rubber match. And the winner of that will be the number one contender for the WWE Championship. And then we'll do the tournament. And of course, Finn Balor going to be cutting a charity promo here. Getting 5,000 fans in the process. You love to see it. And now it's time for Naomi versus Raquel Gonzalez. This match will be another number one contenders match for the Raw Women's Championship, as, Raquel Gonzalez has yet to really get a lot going here in MyGM mode. But Naomi looking to get basically make a big impact here. Let's see how everything goes.
1, 2, 3.
As Raquel Gonzalez finally gets a big win. Finally, Raquel Gonzalez is the number one contender and will face Bianca Belair at SummerSlam for the Raw Women's Championship. You'll love to see it. After she's been failing time and time and again, Raquel Gonzalez, she's getting a win, guys. And now, of course, this is what I've been talking about, is Randy Orton going to call out Roman Reigns. So, yeah, Roman's got a lot going on, because next episode, Roman Reigns is defending the WWE Championship once again against Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. So, even going into SummerSlam, Roman Reigns may not be the WWE Champion against The Rock. In fact, Randy Orton himself might be the WWE Champion. It's going to be very interesting how things will turn out come SummerSlam, as we get a huge promo. Okay promo, it's alright. And now it is time for our main event. We have Alexander Wolf teaming up with the debuting Gunther not Walter, Gunther, as they take on the Raw Tag Team Champions Jeff Hardy and Ricochet for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Jeff Hardy and Ricochet, the unlikely team, shall we say, they have been champions since the first episode. They have yet to lose the championships. They've retained it against all comers, but I have a feeling they met their match here as they take on Imperium for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Who are going to win here? Let us find out. And here we go. We're at Boston, Massachusetts for Raw. And here comes Imperium.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 542 pounds, Volter and Alexander Wolf, Imperium.
I mean, just think about this. I mean, Alexander Wolf, former NXT Tag Team Champion with Sanity when he was with them. And then, of course, you have Gunther. He is a former NXT UK Champion, current Intercontinental Champion in real life, and now looking to add some Tag Team Gold as well. Gunther looking to make a big impact now as Imperium have officially reunited on Raw. But now out comes one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Ricochet. And what a career he's had thus far in GM mode. Not only in GM mode, but current in WWE as a whole. And I'll get into his accomplishments in a moment.
And introducing the champions, first, from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Ricochet!
I mean, Ricochet is one of the best high flyers that you've ever seen. He's done crazy stuff. I mean, former NXT North American Champion, former US Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, and of course the current Raw Tag Team Champion in MyGM mode. But that championship run may be done with if the Imperium have to say anything about it. But this guy, be sure to look out for him. Very quick, very agile, and just intense. And a lot of Ricochet chants, this crowd really liking him. But speaking of fan favorites, here comes the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy, who's got a championship around his waist, looking to keep it here on Raw. Just flailing his arms out. He just walking.
Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Jeff Hardy!
Now, Jeff Hardy has done everything. Former WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, Hardcore Champion. I believe he's a former European Champion, Light Heavyweight Champion, and he's held several Tag Team Championships with his brother Matt and several others. And Jeff Hardy forming a tag team with Ricochet. I mean, obviously kids love them. I mean, Ricochet is practically a superhero, and Jeff Hardy with the face paint. I mean, it's almost like a match made in heaven, I guess you could say, because Jeff Hardy is also a tag team specialist. So I mean, it's like peanut butter and jelly. But they got to defend their Raw Tag Team Championships against, again, after retaining against the Viking Raiders. Why did I say War Raiders? No, it's Viking Raiders. As you can see, Imperium just laser focused. Now they both have their Raw Tag Team Championships. Who are going to retain their championships, or is Imperium going to win them? We shall see. As the referee holding up the Raw Tag Team Championships, this is about to be an intense and just aggressive match. And here we go. The bell has rung, and now Gunther with a bunch of strikes, and Ricochet kicking him in the midsection from behind. But Walter uses his strength to get out of it, pushes him away. But now Gunther catches him. Oh God! And just throws him across the ring. Good Lord! And now, oh crap! Walter with just a bunch of strikes to the face. And now just, oh God, just stomping the chest. Good Lord. And now kick to the back of Ricochet. Oh my God, an aggressive start by Walter. Or Gunther. He's got him, and just drapes him across the ropes. Ricochet is not in a good spot here after Walter, and now a quick tag here by Ricochet to Jeff Hardy. But a chop by Alexander Wolf. Oh, wait a minute. Alexander Wolf going after Ricochet. But Ricochet gets out of it, though, with a chop to Alexander Wolf. And Jeff Hardy saving Ricochet, I think, as Jeff Hardy throws him into the corner. And now Jeff Hardy catches him again, as Jeff Hardy now looking for a power bomb. I mean, Gunther's gonna look at that and be a little, I guess, insulted. Go for a second rope splash, but misses. As now Alexander Wolf go for a strike, but Jeff Hardy again counters. And now X Factor. Jeff Hardy now, as now Ricochet and Jeff Hardy are in control. And Jeff Hardy is fired up against Alexander Wolf. Now a bunch of strikes by Jeff Hardy. Kick to the back of Alexander Wolf. And now just a splash by Jeff Hardy. Cover, but no, but Gunther saves it. And now Jeff Hardy now gonna try and keep Gunther away from, well, really away from him. And now a bunch of punches to Alexander Wolf. Tag back to Ricochet. As now Jeff Hardy, oh, look at this. Ricochet going up to the top rope. You don't want him there, because that's where he thrives. Ricochet, oh! I don't know what he went for, but it was like a diving leg drop. But now Alexander Wolf trying to get to a tag here. But I think he's out of it, though. Cover on Alexander Wolf to retain the belts, but no, and a kick out by Alexander Wolf. Now go for a springboard right to the back. Just going after that lower back of Alexander Wolf. Go for a shooting star, standing shooting star, but knees to the gut of Ricochet. And now Alexander Wolf with just a boot to the face of Ricochet. And just like that, Imperium are back in this matchup. And now just, oh, Jesus. Using his foot and twisting around. Jawbreaker by Ricochet. Go for a chop, but now punch to the midsection. Oh, but Ricochet counter with a kick to the gut. Ricochet with the cover. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Alexander Wolf got the rope.
Here are your winners, and still Raw Tag Team Champions, Ricochet and Jeff Hardy.
That was a questionable decision there. Alexander Wolf got the bottom rope. I mean, what the hell was that all about? Like, that's questionable. I mean, you all saw that. It looked as if Alexander Wolf got the bottom rope. So, I mean, they retained the championships, but we're going to have to see. There's a lot going on, guys. And controversial end to Raw. I mean, that's upsetting to see Imperium lose like that. But, hey, after that finish, they're definitely going to get a rematch at SummerSlam. So, Ricochet, Jeff Hardy, be prepared for war. So, controversial end to the Raw Tag Team Championship matchup as Jeff Hardy and Ricochet retain. So, overall, not too bad of an episode of Raw here. I mean, have some storylines going on, and also big announcements for Summerslam and next episode's Raw. You'll love to see it. Now it is time for Smackdown. So our first match is Kyle O'Reilly taking on Scott Hall. Kyle O'Reilly, former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, lost to the Outsiders. And now they will probably get their rematch at SummerSlam. But this episode, though, they'll take on Scott Hall in a one-on-one match. See how everything goes.
1, 2, 3.
As Scott Hall gets a win over Kyle O'Reilly in a 2-star match. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Drew McIntyre gonna call out Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre, the #1 contender, after defeating Samoa Joe in the best-of-5 series. How's this promo gonna go? Okay, alright, promo from Drew to Seth. And of course, next we got Braun Strowman versus Rey Mysterio. Of course, the giant versus little man type match. Let's see if this is good.
2, 3.
As Braun Strowman gets a win over Rey Mysterio in a 3-star match. Okay. We get an advertising promo from Big Sexy Kevin Nash. And no, okay, advertising promo, get some money. Then we got the SmackDown Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler, taking on Natalya after Shayna Baszler defeated Rhea Ripley. Man, that was a pretty, it was a pretty alright tables match, you gotta say. But Shayna Baszler looking to get some momentum here against Natalya. Shayna Baszler gets a big win over Natalya in another 2-star match. Yikes. Now Mandy Rose gonna cut a charity promo here. Good promo, get some fans. And now it is time for SmackDown's main event. Some would say this is a dream match, as John Cena takes on Samoa Joe. This match is WrestleMania worthy, but you're getting it on SmackDown. Let's find out how everything goes here, because this is gonna be a doozy. So here we go, back in Boston, Massachusetts for SmackDown. And speaking of Massachusetts, here comes West Newbury's own, the 16-time world champion, John Cena. Somebody who's had a recent attitude change. But to be fair, it's not gotten him a lot of success, though.
Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
I mean, John Cena is easily one of wrestling's biggest megastars, and he's well known, but you know, he says he never gives up and you gotta earn it. But John Cena is gonna have to earn a victory against Samoa Joe, somebody who's hell-bent on a victory himself. As John Cena gonna point to to Boston, his hometown, as John Cena gears up for a war against the Samoan Submission Machine, the 3-time NXT champion, Samoa Joe. And this man's, when you speak of intensity, you think of Samoa Joe.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
And a bunch of Joe chants as he says it's time to go night-night. As Samoa Joe losing to Drew McIntyre in the best-of-5 series. I mean, Samoa Joe, he's got to get a big win here against John Cena, because he's got to regain all that momentum that he's lost. But, I mean, to get a big win over John Cena, I mean, to be fair, Montez Ford, the former Universal Champion, got a win over John Cena, but so Samoa Joe might have a chance here tonight. But don't count out John Cena, though. He is a 16-time world champion for a reason. As now, Cena chants from the Massachusetts crowd. And here we go. John Cena, Samoa Joe. Now John Cena gonna start it off. Oh, wow! Code red by John Cena into an elbow drop. What a start from John Cena with the elbows to the face. Now just gonna wrench on the head of Samoa Joe. As Samoa Joe with a punch to the midsection. And now Samoa Joe gonna throw Cena across the ring. Samoa Joe back on the offensive here. Kick to the chest. Samoa Joe says it's gonna be over here soon. Oh, it's just a chop to the chest. Go for another one, but Cena counters with a forearm. Now Cena go for a fisherman suplex by John Cena. And now John Cena look for something, but Joe sweeps the leg from under him. Now Joe gonna kick the arm of John Cena. And now he had block up, but Cena Irish whips him into the corner. Oh, and just two back elbows to the face of Joe. Hook of the leg by Cena, but a kick out at one. Both men looking for a big win here. And now John Cena just punching the face of Samoa Joe. Kick just a stomp to the leg. And now go for a kick to the chest, but Joe counters into a dragon screw. Joe asking him to get up here. Joe gonna throw him into the corner. I wonder what Joe's going for with a headbutt. And now Joe with stomps into the corner, but Cena counters with his own kick to the midsection. And now Cena with a jab. Go for another code red. Got him again. Now John Cena go for kick to the knee. And now go for another kick to the knee. Two kicks to the knee by Joe. And a big boot. Big boot to Cena. Knee to the face. Now, elbow to the midsection. Another strike. Kick to the midsection. Now, oh, atomic drop. And now Joe with another big boot. Into a senton. Good grief. And now go for the Samoan combination. With those strikes to the midsection and the slaps. Samoa Joe to beat John Cena here, and a kick out at 2. Now Joe picking up Cena, punching him, go for the coquina clutch, but Cena comes with a back elbow into a Lou Thesz press. And now a kick to the face. A kick to the head. Oh no! Joe kicks him right back in the head, and again Joe just throws him across the ring. Now Joe thinks he's got him here, and Joe gonna just drag him across to the middle of the ring. Joe with the hook of the leg here. Oh, and a kick out at 2.5. Oh, it just hits him with a chop. Oh, Cena counters with a knee to the midsection. And now Irish whip by Joe. Go for a strike, but Cena counters. Oh, look at this. Oh, wait a minute. DDT by Cena. Using the speed. Now Cena again with strikes. Oh, it just busts him open. And now Joe again sweeping the leg from under him. Oh, and a kick to the face again. Oh, wait a minute. Cena! AA! Also known as the FU! Covered by Cena! Oh, wait a minute. Kick out at 2. How? Good God. Samoa Joe is kicked out of everything Cena's dished out. Cena go for the STF. Also, again, known as the STFU, which is also known as Shut the Fuck Up. Cena with the STF. Is Joe going to tap out to the STF? No, Cena had to let it go. Kick to the back. Wait a minute, maybe looking for something there. Go for the cover. 2. Oh, and a 3. I think Joe passed out. as John Cena gets a big win.
Here is your winner, John Cena!
John Cena jumping up in joy as he picks up a big win over Samoa Joe. I mean, that was a very intense matchup there. I mean, Cena had to just lock him in the STF to get him to pass out to even pin him, but a disappointing match. Wow. I thought that match was a lot better than Raw's main event, not gonna lie. As John Cena somehow picks up a win in a disappointing match according to the viewers. Man, I'm actually kind of confused there, because that was actually pretty good. But I guess that's how the viewers want to see it, as John Cena picks up a win on Smackdown. So John Cena picks up a win here. 1.5-star match. I don't know how, but, you know, Cena still picks up a win, though, as we're going to tally up the results here and see where we are in the standings. So it looks like, ooh. So I definitely beat him out this time. In terms of matches, I beat him in the opener, we tied in one of the mid-card, and I beat him in the mid-card and main event. Okay, so, I mean, you gotta say, I mean, not too shabby, though, according to Raw, according to SmackDown. Obviously, again, just a, not the best, not the best for SmackDown this time around. Now let's see where we are in terms of the standings. Show quality C, match card quality C. 42,000 fans, okay. See, what we're starting to pick up a little bit. Starting to pick up. Starting to get back. Still number 2 in the rankings though. Still number 2. It's not bad though. We did get some money. We did get over 100,000, over 160,000 in terms of profit. We got 300,000 in the budget. So we got something. Ooh, 23, got at 1,816 fans. Match card quality D, show quality C, rating score 83. I mean, hey, look, he's got more money than me, I'll give him that. But, I mean, he's still number 1, though, so, I mean, that's all that matters. Now let's see here, 793, 816. Now, if I was just to add that up, so, I mean, let's see here. So 3. So I mean, it's still anybody's. I mean, I guess you could say it's still anybody's ball game. As I think maybe 20, maybe like 20, 30,000 maybe. So I mean, hey, I am definitely cutting down the lead a little bit. So whittling it down, shall we say? As Raw right now, I mean, yeah, we're maybe number 2, but we're definitely gonna pick up as the weeks roll on here. So, hey, I mean, it's going to be a very interesting road to SummerSlam for both SmackDown and Raw. Who is going to get to number 1 in the end of these 50 episodes? You're just going to have to stay tuned and find out. Guys, this is getting interesting. Hope you guys stay for the ride. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Austinator, signing out. Peace.